What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. Hello, somebody. All right, so, man, you guys, man, we got Ray J confronts and sues Jaguar, right? For saying he unalived Whitney Houston. R.I.P. to the late, great Whitney Houston. But that's what we're here for, bro. That is what we're here for. Jag Wright, man, Jag Wright. I call her Jag Wright. She be on it now, I ain't gonna lie. Is everything true that she says? Hell, we don't even know. But the thing that, how she put it together, very believable. Very, very believable. She typically hits the hammer on the nail. Ding, 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 ding. But we're here now for it. Spicy.
Speaking on him after she hinted that he might have had something to do with Whitney Houston's death. Jaguar has been on a roll in the past couple of weeks because she has been spilling tea on some of the biggest people in the industry, from Beyonce and Jay-Z, and she even has something to say about Ray J and Whitney. But Ray J is sick and tired of her dragging his name into this mess, and it looks like he is about to take it all the way there with her because he just threatened to file a lawsuit against her unless she clears his name. Girl, say what now? These two are about to battle it out, and y'all need to be sat for this because it's about to be a mess. Years after Whitney's passing, Jaguar's still out here stirring up drama with her name. Remember when Ray J was getting side-eye for being around Whitney right before she died? People couldn't stop speculating that he might have had something to do with her getting access to drugs. And now, Jaguar has the rumor mill in overdrive. Now, I'm not trying to ruin Whitney's memory or anything like that, but she wasn't exactly a saint. She had her issues just like the rest of us, and there were rumors of her being allegedly involved in some blackmail that went left, leading to her death. Jaguar even claimed in an interview that Whitney was planning to reveal some serious secrets about a particular powerful man in the industry in a tell-all book before her death. Jaguar claimed that the powerful exec was allegedly in cahoots with Diddy and Ray J to take Whitney out.
Bobby Brown's sister, has said on several occasions that she was They saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was up.
Oh, wow.
Her and had a fight 2 days before. And from what I was told, Christina was present for some of that fight. And then the next thing you know, she's dead. Ray J was the last person to see her alive. He let the drug dealer in, but she was sober, right? But he let the dealer in that gave her the shot, and Brandy was the one that found her. But you know, they pledge allegiance to. He needed her back, but he needed her back and under his control. Thing with her name on it is strictly for the purposes of financial gain for those who have access to her estate, including
According to Jaguar, Whitney's death wasn't just some tragic accident. It had a much darker undertone. She implied that Whitney didn't just pass away peacefully in the bathtub, but may have met a far more sinister fate, claiming that Whitney's body showed injuries, which suggested something deeper and more disturbing. Now, Ray J wasn't just some random guy they roped into the mess. He has been tight with both the music exec and Diddy for a minute, and even referred to Diddy as his role model. But hold up, let's rewind. The music exec in question and Diddy have a history that goes way back, and rumor has it that Diddy owed him big time, like massive debt status. There's even talk of some shady favors being exchanged between them, if you know what I mean. So why Ray J? Well, it turns out he was Whitney's closest confidant during that time. 5 years after Whitney split from Bobby Brown, she was back in the spotlight, this time with Ray J. Rumors were flying about them being a thing, though neither of them ever confirmed it. But that 17-year age gap had people side-eyeing the whole situation. Whitney was 48 and Ray J was 31, but they were everywhere together, hitting up clubs and fancy dinners like it was just another day. Whitney's marriage to Bobby Brown was far from a fairy tale. In his memoir, Bobby didn't hold back, spilling all the tea on their chaotic relationship. It was a messy whirlwind of constant drama, loud arguments, and that exhausting cycle of breaking up and making up. Their love story was a hot, messy situation tangled up with substance use, DV, and rumors of infidelity. But allegedly, it was Whitney who stepped out first, allegedly having an affair with Tupac Shakur. Bobby was blindsided, especially since he had a close relationship with Tupac and was even in talks to join his label. The betrayal shook him to his core, and for a minute, Bobby almost walked out on Whitney for good. Then in 1996, when Tupac was tragically killed Whitney was left heartbroken, and Bobby had to watch her mourn a man she once loved. That only made things worse, sending their marriage into a downward spiral of breakups and makeups. Eventually, Bobby reached his breaking point and had to ask himself if all the drama was worth it. He finally made the hard choice to walk away for good. Even during Whitney's rehab stints, Bobby found himself painted as the villain, getting side-eyed by her counselors despite maintaining his own sobriety. When the marriage officially ended, it was with little fanfare. Bobby moved to LA to start fresh with just $1,000 in his pocket. That's when he reconnected with Alicia, his childhood friend, who would later become his second wife. Their breakup didn't just end their marriage. It set off a chain reaction that contributed to Bobby Christina's tragic downward spiral. And just when things couldn't get messier, Whitney's alleged relationship with Ray J kept the tabloids buzzing, stirring up even more drama in the public eye. Ray J has always denied that there was any form of hanky-panky going on, insisting they were just friends. But people didn't buy it for a minute, not even after Whitney's tragic passing in 2012. Just days before her departure, they were spotted together, causing everyone to wonder what was truly going on between them.
It's a little rumor out of the way that I heard. You've been seen around town with Whitney Houston. Now, I know the rumors back in the day that y'all were hanging out. Well, what's the deal right now?
We hang, you know, it's Grammy weekend and she's in town and we had dinner and, you know, she's such an icon to where it reaches the masses. But, you know,
Right.
we had a good time, we had dinner, that's it.
So, platonic, good friend. Hey, there's worse people you can hang with.
Now, here's where things take a darker turn.
Bro, come on, you guys. Bro, y'all know Ray J. Sorry, Whitney. Sorry. But I think Ray J been smashing, bro. I think Ray J been smashing Whitney, man. Bro, knowing how Ray J is, bro. Knowing how Ray J is. Sex tape Ray J, bro. Come on. He been smashing her. But he was hiding it pretty good, though, I guess.
Rumors swirled that Ray J wasn't just Whitney's companion, but may have played a role in her struggle with addiction. Allegedly, he was supplying her with more than just emotional support.
Look, anybody that go on a breakfast club with their shirt off, bro, is a horny toad, bro. Come on. Who goes on an interview with their shirt off, bro? On a breakfast club? Come on,
possibly
man.
feeding her addiction to
He's a
crack.
horny
Despite
toad.
Whitney denying it in interviews, people in her inner circle, including Ray J himself, reportedly witnessed her downward spiral. Whitney did make attempts at rehab, but it didn't stick. She was open about her rebellious nature, admitting that she enjoyed the party life. However, she always denied being self-destructive, insisting that she wanted to live. Sadly, despite her claims, the battle against addiction was one she ultimately couldn't win. In a candid interview with Diane Sawyer back in 2002, Whitney Houston laid bare her soul, speaking openly about her struggles with addiction, the tumultuous journey with Bobby Brown, and even dropping hints about some dubious activities happening behind the scenes in the music industry.
It was rough. It was rough. I think I kind of reverted back as I got older and said, well, I'm just gonna party, you know? It was kind of a rebel in me, you know?
Whitney dying, crack rehab fails.
First of all, let's get one thing straight. Crack is cheap. I make too much money to ever smoke crack. Let's get that straight, okay? We don't do crack. We don't do that. Crack is whack.
Is it alcohol? Is it marijuana? Is it cocaine? Is it pills?
It has been. At times.
All?
At times.
Whoa, now, Whit. Come on now, Whit. Come on now, Whitney. All those at once? Come on now. That cocaine, pills. Man, she named about 4 or 5 different things, bro. Like all at one time? That's, whoa.
If you had to name the devil for you, the biggest devil among them?
That would be me. It's my deciding. It's my heart. It's what I want and what I don't want. Nobody makes me do anything I don't want to do. It's my decision. So the biggest devil is me. I'm either my best friend or my worst enemy. And that's how I have to deal with it.
What makes this even more sus is what went down just days before Whitney's death. Reports surfaced about her acting erratically after meeting with the music exec that we've been talking about. She had visited him while he was prepping for his annual pre-Grammys party, and although no one knows exactly what happened between them, things took a strange turn afterward. Media outlets described Whitney saying that she appeared disheveled and disoriented, with what looked like sweat running down her face and blood dripping down her leg. 2 days after this, she was found unconscious in the bathtub, and she passed away. On February 11, 2012, tragedy struck for Whitney Houston. Her assistant made the shocking discovery of her lifeless body submerged in the bathtub just moments before she was scheduled to take the stage. Upon receiving the distress call, her bodyguard, Ray Watson, swiftly rushed to her aid. Despite Ray's frantic attempts to resuscitate her and the arrival of paramedics at 3:30 p.m., Whitney was pronounced dead at 3:55 p.m. The news sent shockwaves through Los Angeles and beyond. According to the coroner's report, Whitney's demise was attributed to accidental drowning, compounded by heart disease and the presence of drugs. However, here's where the details become murky. Despite substances being detected in her system, the coroner claimed that they were insufficient to cause her death. Also, Whitney was still breathing when she submerged. So what transpired in those critical moments? The creepy part about this is that the music exec threw his lavish pre-Grammy dinner in the same hotel where her body was lying lifeless. Even reporters at CBS News found this weird, and they wrote, Houston's body remained in the hotel room hours after emergency responders pronounced her dead. Downstairs, this extravagant party went on as planned as investigators roamed the hotel lobby and women wearing designer ball gowns and men dressed in tuxedos shuffled by towards the red carpet. Then there's this super disturbing report from a private investigator that revealed that Whitney has some defense wounds on her body. Jaguar Wright has also backed this up, insisting that Whitney didn't die in a bathtub like we were told.
She was beat. They saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was beat.
Well, Jaguar's interview recently went viral and people started pointing fingers at Ray J, accusing him of allegedly covering up Whitney's. Well, Ray J did not take this well and he flipped out on Jaguar, threatening to take legal action.
Is what you're saying true? Because this shit is outrageous. But I came to the conclusion that once I seen the story about me and what you had to say about me and situations in my past, that is where I started to understand that you are totally fabricating stories and you are a complete liar. So that means that I have no respect for you and nothing you're saying. So now I'm gonna go further. How dare you disrespect Jay-Z and Beyonce? Jay-Z is an OG. Don't ever disrespect Beyonce, because now that you're lying on me, and I know for sure that all that you're saying is a lie. Now you wanna go Beyonce. Jaguar, you done f***ed up. Jaguar Wright, you done f***ed up. You know you done fucked up, don't you? You know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up. Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright, you done f***ed up. You done f***ed up. Because now you lying on me. I know a lie when I know I didn't do something, right? You know.
I swear he sounds guilty, bro. I know I paused the video too many times on this one, but I swear this fool sounds guilty. Even he gonna try to put a little comedy part to try to make people laugh off the movie Menace to Society. We say, you know you don't fuck up right. Bro, Ray J, really, you sound guilty, my boy. Crazy, boy.
Somebody lying about you when you know the facts. Jaguar, you have lied about the wrong person.
However, fans don't believe him and they commented, you speak on everything else except what really happened with Whitney Houston. Sit this one out, Ray J, cause why they ain't sue her yet? We all know she's not lying. Neither is Allie. Why are you coming for them? And you are going to mess around and incriminate yourself. You are not looking healthy either. I think an investigation needs to be had that focuses on you. But do y'all believe that Ray J is really innocent, or do you think Jaguar is telling the truth? Drop your thoughts in the
Man, I think Jaguar telling the truth. You see how close Ray J and Whitney was. Ray J was the last person that seen her, from what we heard, what we gathered. Jaguar said that she was beaten up, and they did say she had defensive wounds on her. Defensive wounds. Badly beaten. Still breathing while she submerged under the water. Maybe unconscious, but still breathing up under the water. That's crazy. Ray J know more than what he's pretending to know, and Jaguar trying to call him out for it, and he hates that. But now, look at Ray J. He's fighting his own demons, putting suicide notes on social media saying he's going to off himself, and all kind of things. Maybe it's the Whitney thing that's eating him alive, man. Maybe it's the Whitney situation that is eating him alive. And his life is spiraling downhill right now, bro. That's crazy.